I think he's doing it now.
Alright, now it is.
You good?
Yeah, it like freaked out.
I don't think you're recording.
It might go black.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. The record's blinking. Is that okay?
Yeah, I think there's a red thing.
Alright,
It's pretty
yeah.
cool.
So just...
Anyway, in 2005, I was on a convoy in Afghanistan, and we got stuck in an ambush. And I was part of a team that dismounted in an effort to disrupt the ambush. And as we were bounding forward towards the enemy location, the convoy was moving in its own direction. And we bounded for about 2 hours, and we ended up limiting the threat. But the convoy had already disappeared and was out of sight. Now, how do we find our way back to the convoy without using street signs or any other orthodox methods that's we can use around here? We use these following 5 items: a map, a protractor, a permanent marker, a GPS system, and a compass. Now, the first thing you need to do is take a closer look at the map. And you're going to check out the bottom center part of the map is the scale. You need to associate the scale with the protractor. So now that we know we have a 1/50,000, we can go ahead and take a look at the protractor. The protractor has 3 different triangles: a big one, a medium one, and a small one. They're all scaled on different sizes. Alright, so we need to find the one that's going to coincide with the map of 1/50,000. We can determine the top left is going to be the 1/50,000. Upon closer look, you're going to see a backwards L, and the bottom center is going to be zeros, and in each direction, it's going to have work its way up to 10, from 0 all the way up to 10. It's important to remember these units. I don't know if this freaked out. It's important to remember these units, and we're going to get to later. It works backwards in each direction, so we'll get to that later once we plot the point. Now we need to receive a grid. We're going to pull out the GPS system. It's irrelevant which GPS you use. All GPSs are going to shoot out a military grid reference system. But ours comes up, it says 38 Sierra, Mike Charlie, 315-927. Now what does all that mean? 38 Sierra and Mike Charlie. 38 Sierra is the grid zone designation. It's a big part of the world that we're going to break up. So upon closer look at the map, it's a big part of the world. We're going to find that, and then within that is the Mike Charlie. So we're going to break it from a big part into a smaller part. We're going to the bottom center part of the map again. And we can see that it's correct. 38 Sierra, check, we got it. And Mike Charlie, check, we got it. We know we have the correct map sheet. If we didn't, then we would be out of luck, and we'd be out in the middle of nowhere and need to find a map sheet that we have. But luckily, we have the map sheet. Now let's focus on the easting and the northing. The 315 and the 927 is the easting and the northing. We're going to read right and up. And once we do that, we're going to be able to take a closer look at the map. So for right now, we're going to drop the 5 and the 7, and we're going to focus on the first 2 digits of the easting and the northing, the 31 and the 92. All right, on a closer look, we're going to check out the map, and we're going to see all these grid squares. Each one of these grid squares represents 1,000 meters. To give you an idea, 800 meters is a half of a mile. Each one of these is 1,000 meters, and they're all numbered. Remember, we want to find 3-1 and then 9-2. Go 3-1, up 9-2. Got our grid square. Now, we need to lay down the protractor flush with that L. We're going to push that over to the right. Remember the 5 that we dropped off? Got the 5, and we're going to go up to 7. Plot the point. Now the convoy calls up, we've got 38 Sierra, Mike Charlie, 293-941. We already know we got the map, so we can go ahead and replot their grid, go right to 29 and up to 94. Got their point, set the protractor on, move it over 3 and up 1, plot that point. Now we need to get the final thing, the direction. This crosshair right in the middle, we're going to take that and set it directly on top of our point. Once we do that, we can get a direction from the 2 known points, our point up to this point up here, and we're going to draw a straight line, or you can use a string or a straight edge object. And from there, we can determine that we are 303 degrees. What that means is from our locations to that convoy, we're going to go ahead and point our compass at 303 degrees. We're going to go run into that convoy. And then get on the convoy and do it again. That's it.